So now we about to get to the clip of exactly why I keep saying allegedly. Miss Tasha K. Miss Tasha allegedly liver lip K. And I don't even talk shit about people, but this girl, baby, I'm talking about, you might think she might as well be a transsexual, the ball she got on her, the way she be talking. You can't tell me she ain't no trans, the way she be talking. That, you know, it's a joke, but I'm just saying, I would shut the fuck up. I'm not going to put nothing out about nobody. Allegedly is what I'm saying. That, you know, and I really, all my sisters out here, because entertainment is like, I do this because I like to do it. Ain't nobody paying me shit. I don't get paid for this. I do this strictly because I like to do it, because if I didn't, I would have gave up a long time ago. All the time I've been doing this, you know, unless somebody can come through, put me on and show me how to get a consistent check from this shit, I do this because I like to do it. And I'm also very honest. And, you know, when a lot of people that make money, they like savage with it. You know, they're bulldogs. That's what it is. That's what it takes. She got on here. She was lying and slanderous and libelous and whatever is, and it cost her. So let's get to that clip, because she's telling Adam, what's his name? No Jumper. She's talking to him about it. So
she started saying she was gonna sue. I was like, bitch, I don't care. I wipe my fucking ass with cease and desist. Who gives a fuck? You know, you gonna spend your money on this? Go ahead. So when she filed the lawsuit, I was like, well, if it mean that much, because I was pregnant at the time when she filed the lawsuit, and I was high risk. So I was like, well, if it really mean that much, I'll take it down. But then she was like, take it down and apologize. I said, apologize for what? You need to apologize. I'm not apologizing for a motherfucking thing. I'll take this interview down, but I'm not apologizing. So, you know, I had, you know, told my husband what I had talked about, you know, with her lawyers. And he was like, put that shit back up.
Okay, so question number one, Tasha, what's wrong with apologizing? If you are in the wrong, see, she's saying this with her chest as if what she's saying is even making sense for an adult to even say. What would it cost her? I tell you what, that apology wouldn't cost her that $4 million. I would apologize, because what is it? Is it where I apologize? I sincerely apologize. Like, and this is a good example. Again, I have no dog in this race, and I don't know Tasha K. And sincerely, even though I think she's messy and do not agree, I wish her the best. And I applaud her for her success thus far. I could still hold up my people, but still, you know, tell the truth and shame the devil at the same damn time. Okay, and I'm telling the truth, and I'm shaming that devil that she got coming forth at this very fucking moment. Why couldn't she apologize? And then not tell the world that your husband allegedly is ignorant as hell too, and go tell you to put it back up. So now you're married to somebody that, Lord Hammer, that's why he's still there. Because if he said put it back up, then he gonna have to suffer that $4 million lawsuit too. Because this is your bad decision making, Mr. Head of the household. What the hell?
Tell her to go sue, and she did just that. And she put a lot. She put $1.2 million
right
towards that lawsuit.
Right.
All because she didn't like me, because I didn't like her.
And why?
No, it wasn't because she didn't like you, because you didn't like her. It's because you was running your mouth, going out your way, attacking her. And for what? Why didn't you like her? You don't know her. There's nobody in the industry I dislike, because I've never met them a day in my life. Now, can I look at them and say I probably would not want to hang with them per se? Maybe. But just to straight up be harping on people and dislike them, I don't know these people from Tom's House Cat, honey. Why would I have an issue with them? So that's strange within itself.
Do you think that you were ultimately not victorious in court?
Man, it was, first of all, I wasn't paying attention to my case. You know, I hired lawyers that were fresh out of college.
I heard your legal team was not great.
No.
And then it gets worse. And she's serious. Okay.
No. And when if you've never dealt with lawyers before, that was the first time I ever hired a lawyer for anything, right? Because I fucking 35, 36 years old. What the fuck? I don't break the law.
Your first time is always tough.
Yeah. It's kind of like you.
Oh,
so I didn't know. Like it was kind of like, oh, they said, and they were the cheapest too, because you know people wanted it. They heard Cardi B, then they wanted them retainers $50,000, $60,000. I was like, where the fuck I'm supposed to get that shit from?
Right, which is like nothing compared to how much she ended up spending.
Man, listen, because she had a team.
Yeah.
She had 2 teams. She had a team in New York and a team in Georgia. So, and it's Cardi B coming. She got an endless amount of money. They billing.
Right.
They billing. That shit, if you see the records that they got they got every tweet, every fucking comment that somebody made to the tweet. I said, ooh. When I saw the end result of how much she paid, I said, they the only ones that really won.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, my lawyers was $5,000 retainer.
Really?
Yeah.
5,000. Damn.
Yeah, showed up.
So that's an example of you get what you pay for. And this is why. And this is no shade to Tasha for real, and her money capacity, because I couldn't take that type of blow either. But me knowing that, I'm going to watch how I speak on my platform. It's one thing to speak about the things that is put in front of you. It's another thing to go out of your way and be pulling people. It's just another thing to do what she was doing. Let's just say that. And it cost her, man. It cost her.
Up and I introduced them. I said, this is my legal team. Bitch, we about to fight.
Were you astonished when you ended up losing?
I was surprised because I was just like, but I really wasn't surprised because the judge had already kept out a lot of stuff because everything that I commented on came out of her mouth. It wasn't like, malicious. It's like, oh, I'm going to make this shit up about you. You see what I'm saying? I didn't just say, oh, I'm going to do this. But they found, they played a video. It was after, we was like 3 years into litigation, where I just snapped on her because she had, these so-called YouTube investigators coming to my house, going to my daughter's school, asking questions about me, these just random ass people, right? And I'm, just had my baby, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you. And I went in and I was like, bitch, that's why your husband, I said, you can go get your body done out as many times as you want. It still don't keep your husband at the house. He is outside. You too busy over here watching me, and you need to be watching him.
Well, why come for her relationship though, Tasha? Why do that? So here's the thing, right? We could talk all day about how Cardi, because some people will do that, handled this situation and how she went in and why would she be pressed over Tasha. We can go into all of that. But she is entitled to feel and respond. She didn't threaten this woman's life as far as I know. She's entitled to get to the bottom of this. I remember the interview that came out with this so-called roommate and all the stuff that was discussed. And it's a bit ridiculous. It's like, never have I ever wanted to interview someone to get dirt on someone or make someone look bad. My interviews have always been to highlight, show appreciation, get valuable information, to get a story, to celebrate the person. That's where my goal is coming from. And yes, it's a slower path because people are prone to drama and negativity, but it's also one to keep your ass out of courts too. Because at the end of the day, when you got done with all of that, you couldn't afford to pay the legal fees that you got hit with. So at the end of the day, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? And that be my thing. Like, we be gambling with stuff that don't make no sense to gamble. Entertainment is a fleeting business. I would tell anybody, go get you a trade. Go do something that makes sense. The people that do this really want to do this, or they have connections to where they know without a shadow of a doubt that their gimmicks will work. Okay, but ain't nobody trying to commit to this long time and they don't have a heart for it, because it's just not when you can go be a heating and ventilation and cooling tech. You can go be an electrician. You can be an architect. You can really do something with your life where you're valuable and needed. Don't nobody need a motherfucker talking shit all day. I mean, you cool for a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? You cool for some backyard fun, front porch fun. But outside of that, don't nobody have to have that. If some shit went down, would nobody be worried about me, Tasha K, or nobody the fuck else? We just some other people talking shit under a mic. That's it. So it's just like, you really gotta love to do this. Let's keep it funky.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went the fuck in. I dragged everything. I was like, you can have as much plastic surgery as you want. He don't want it. He don't want it. And that's what you're mad about. You're mad about that. That I won't stop reporting on him and his escapades. And you are a fucking celebrity. And frankly, the things that you say about people, especially black women, calling black women roach.
So let's lean into that, right? Let's say she mad, Miss Tasha, that you reporting on her husband and his tendency to trail off allegedly. What is so upsetting in your life that has you hell bent to come for people all the time? Because Cardi's not the only one. You want to bring up this whole comment with her calling black people roaches. I heard that. I didn't hear the video clip, but this, people always try to come and find some stuff probably out of context or whatever the fuck, you know. I don't think it was like the Erica Mena situation was very ridiculous and obvious, okay? But whatever. I don't know. I didn't read the comments, so I can't really say. However, what is it about you, ma'am, that you feel that you need to destroy people's image and character? Why does that make you feel good? Why is that your platform to tear people down? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Wendy Williams was a kind of her own. You're not Wendy. And Wendy did her thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I respect Wendy Williams. I will say, if I had to be honest, I remember driving to work and I heard the first time I was aware of Wendy Williams, it had to be after 2007 because 2007 is when I had started my employment at the hospital. And so I remember driving into work and hearing this woman, which I later found out was Wendy Williams, and what she was talking about to me was appalling because it was just like, what is this? This is messy. And I've never been one to really give a shit about mess when it comes to celebrities. Yes, I have talked about it. Yes, but I always try to handle it very delicately. I always try to be very objective and be very graceful when I'm talking about these topics, unless it's just, you know, outright disrespectful and disgusting, then I'm gonna call it for what it is. But I definitely don't get pleasure in talking and tearing down people. So I want to know why. Why do you do that? That's something that she has to figure out.